What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. All right, guys, I want to talk about Rebellion in this video, and I'm going to be a little bearish on land because we're going to be looking at the overall state of where DEC is at and how Rebellion is going to play into this, because I'm gonna put forward a prediction or a thesis right now where I actually think Rebellion is going to do way more for moving DEC price back to peg, getting the flywheel started and all that than land will, at least land 1.5. And again, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that land will be more than what we are expecting. But as it stands right now, we have 4.6 billion DEC available. That's just what's currently on Hive. There's others that could be bridged in, and there's actually a lot on the other chains. But let's just ignore that for now. We got 4.6 billion DEC on Hive. And as it stands, if we get 30% utilization for land, which I think would be pretty good to get started with. And again, that's 30% utilization, not meaning like we use 30% of plots, but it's just 30% of the DEC staking requirement to get started, right? So it would be 7.5 billion if it was 100%, which means 30% brings us close to like 2.2 billion. And I would say we only have about 2 billion or so locked up in various places like bridges and liquidity pools and all that. But there seems to be like another 2+ billion that's just liquid out there being traded around. So again, when I'm being bearish on land, my point with this is to say, with the amount of DEC that's currently in the system, to get a 30% utilization for land, we probably don't need to burn any more SPS for DEC, meaning that, yes, maybe we get DEC closer to peg as demand for it grows, but SPS, we don't get the flywheel started necessarily. So that's why I'm pivoting to Rebellion, because I think Rebellion can be a massive driver for this. Now, I'm going to use a couple of assumptions here, right? So just go with me. I'm going with very rough numbers. It's just to present the idea to you, okay? So as it stands, let's say Rebellion comes out and there's a pre-sale for it, similar to Chaos Legion, and we sell, well, actually, it doesn't even matter whether pre-sale or not. Let's just say we sell 500,000 Rebellion packs. And let's say, for simplicity's sake, they're priced at the same level that Chaos Legion packs were, right? 4,000 DEC. If you do that, right, 500,000 packs times 4,000 DEC, you get 2 billion DEC that would be required. Now, this is what I'm trying to say. This 2 billion DEC that would be required for this would be on top of whatever land would already need, right? And again, we're ignoring any future like land surfing and all that. I don't know that any of that really comes until next year anyway, new game modes and all that. I think it's going to be, the focus will be on land and then Rebellion. So if we get 2 billion DEC and you burn enough SPS to create that 2 billion DEC, granted, SPS will probably move in price, but even if we just nudge it up a little bit, that 2 billion DEC, which would be roughly $2 million worth of value at peg, would burn 125 million SPS. So that's significant, right? Considering that, that's about 10%, more than 10% of what the total amount of SPS is, and it's more than 25% of what the liquid SPS is, and that includes some of what is in the DAO. So that could move the price significantly, and of course, then maybe we don't actually burn 125 million. But you get my point. Even just 500,000 packs of Rebellion, and I know people are looking at and saying like, oh, like who's going to be buying Rebellion packs, right? Nobody's planning on buying Rebellion packs. I bet you we will sell 500,000 Rebellion packs. I know it seems so outlandish right now, but over the course of time, right? Maybe it's not going to be part of the pre-sale. Maybe it's not going to be in the, maybe it won't even be this year, but heading into next year, over that time frame, especially if we can get SPS to start to move, I think selling 500,000 Rebellion packs, as opposed to like that, almost 9+ million that we sold for Chaos Legion, and then of course the 1.1 million I think that we've sold for Rift Watchers, I think Rebellion is going to sell at least 500,000 packs. And that would move 2 billion DEC. So you get where I'm coming from here, right? I'm using, in my mind, relatively conservative numbers, right? We're assuming a same or similar pack price, 4,000 DEC. We're going with only 500,000 packs, and that would move everything dramatically. Now, here's the best part. I told you that I was being bearish on land. If I'm being super conservative on land and I'm wrong, hopefully I am, and land can start to eat up even more DEC, right? People coming in, they're using time crystals, they're burning DEC for more power cores, right? Maybe we even get we even get land surfing in the mix before the end of the year, right? All that stuff that's happening. Well, now all of a sudden that demand grows even larger, right? Because then we start dipping into more. But still, I believe that Rebellion is going to be the major catalyst for it, because obviously Rebellion seems like it's going to be coming out well before Land 2.0. And Land 2.0 is, I think, where we really hit our stride. And that's why my hope is that we get Land 2.0 out sometime, around the time of the Bitcoin halving next year, which is kind of what the team has planned, right, for Q1 of next year. But it just seems like a massive thing that they have it planned for Q1, and the halving, I believe, is at the end of April, right? So beginning of Q2. So as long as we can get it out sometime shortly after the halving, I'm thinking by the end of Q2, by June of next year, we'll be in a good spot. But I digress. I've already gotten way off topic here. But getting back to my point, I think Rebellion can be a major, major push for this entire economy. I think land will be the first kind of, knock on the door, and then Rebellion can really come and kick it down, as long as the team can deliver on a lot of cool things that they have planned for Rebellion. But I want to get your thoughts on this. How are you feeling about like land utilization? Do you think that we'll actually use up, the 2.6 billion DEC that we have in supply, right? There's 4.6 billion, but when I say 2.6 billion, I'm talking about stuff that is not currently liquid. Are you thinking that land will be a dud, a failure, right? Are you thinking that land will overperform expectations? I really think 30% is relatively conservative after the first 30 days, right? And that's not assuming any kind of land surfing or other aspects that'll be added in. But that's kind of where my head is at. This is why I'm excited for Rebellion. This is why I'm excited for land, what it can do to the economy. Scoop up, eat up, burn up a lot of that DEC, get us to start burning a lot of the SPS, and focus in on getting the value of our main token significantly higher, simply due to demand for DEC. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.